Hello out there in digital land, my name's Master David and I'm going to be your teacher today. Today we're going to talk about a little thing called fair use. You may know that copyright law is there to protect the exclusive rights of authors and inventors, but what is often overlooked is the reason why those rights are there in the first place. To promote the progress of science and useful art. Section 107, the Fair Use Doctrine of Copyright Law of 1976, details the ways in which the use of copyright material is not an infringement of copyright. This includes purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, or research. In determining whether the use made of a work in any particular case is a fair use, the factors to be considered shall include the purpose and character of the use, the nature of the copyrighted work, the amount and substantiality of the portion used in relation to the copyrighted work as a whole, and the effect of the use upon the potential market for or value of the copyrighted work. In other words, fair use is essential to the progress and innovation of the world. If you ask Kirby Ferguson, the creator of Everything is a Remix, he'll tell you that everything is a remix. We've been innovating through the process of copying, combining, and transforming all across the spectrum from arts to science. Check him out on YouTube and his website. Media literacy scholar and fair use advocate Renee Hobbs emphasizes the idea that fair use determination is not a one-size-fits-all formula, but rather takes critical thinking and application by you, the creator. Here are three questions from Create to Learn by Renee Hobbs that we'll use to analyze the use of copyrighted material in some examples today. Right now, we're gonna do it. Here we go. Are you ready? Let's do it. Question number 1. Did my use repurpose or transform the copyrighted work? Did I add some value? Question number 2. Did I merely retransmit the work? Can my work be a substitute for the original? Question number 3. Did I use just the amount needed to accomplish my purpose? So let's use these questions to analyze some different examples. And while we're at it, use these questions to analyze this video as a whole. Am I copyright infringing? Me? Or is my use of copyrighted material considered fair use? I don't know. You tell me. Spoiler alert, I don't have the answers. Making a fair use judgment varies from situation to situation and requires a detailed look at the context. So, I'll try to give you the best context I can, and you make the fair use judgment for yourself. Fair use or nah? May the fair use force be with you for this first example, because everybody loves Star Wars with 9 episodes, a whole bunch of spin-offs, merchandise, games, fan fiction, and everything. It has been a part of culture for a very long time, since A New Hope came out in 1977. When asked why he decided to make a series of parodies about Star Wars, Seth MacFarlane, the creator of Family Guy, said, "Everybody loves Star Wars. Well, at least everybody in our audience." Here's some footage from the Something 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 Dark Side episodes where the Family Guy team hilariously takes the plot from episode 5, replaces the characters with their own, and in true Family Guy fashion adds some hilarious walk-ins, pop culture references, and the occasional cutaway to other footage. But is this fair use? Did they repurpose or transform the copyrighted material? Did they add value? Did they merely just transmit the original work? Can this be a replacement for the original Star Wars series? And did they use just the amount needed? Oh boy. And did they use just the amount needed to accomplish their purpose? What about the use of this iconic Rocky IV footage to parody the Luke and Yoda training? Is the juxtaposition of the Rocky footage with the Luke Skywalker parody some sort of comment on the underdog role that we see in films? Have I talked long enough to add commentary to transform this into a new purpose so that I myself could claim fair use for using this footage?
I'm up for this, but kind of feels like the dark side has a better gym than us.
Take a moment to think about these questions. Watch me spin around in this chair, or just pause the video while you think. Oh. Still there? Great! Full disclosure about the context. According to his interview with LA Times, they actually did get permission from George Lucas to go ahead with the series. You see, Fox was a little bit worried that they were going to get sued by George Lucas because of the plethora of references to Star Wars that they've used in previous episodes. So they went ahead and asked, and to their surprise, he said yes to the series. Nonetheless, we all don't have great relationships with these filmmakers, and even if you do ask for permission and it gets denied, that does not mean that you can't use the fair use doctrine to justify the use of copyrighted work. Don't let them hold you down. Next up, fair use throughout the history of visual arts. How does fair use apply to visual arts? Like in other mediums, visual artists are often inspired by others before them, frequently using material from the past. This brings up our central questions. Does the work repurpose or transform the copyrighted material? Did it add value? Does it merely retransmit the work? Can it be a replacement or substitute for the original work? Did they use just the right amount to accomplish the purpose? Here are some examples from the history of art. Number 1, we have the Mona Lisa by Leonardo da Vinci. Such a beautiful piece, so serene. What is she thinking? What is she feeling? What is she looking at? What is the artist feeling? I don't know. Do you? Not me. Then out of nowhere, centuries later, this Dadaist, Marcel Duchamp, puts a mustache on old Mona Lisa and transcribes some letters, LHOOQ, underneath of the Mona Lisa, which apparently means something along the lines of, Mona Lisa got a big old butt. Oh, what? Oh my God, it is so big. It's just out there. She must be one of those artist guys' girlfriends. What? What's up with that? You can't do that. That's not right. It's the Mona Lisa. Did he repurpose or transform it? Did he add value? Did he use just the right amount to accomplish his purpose? I don't know. You tell me. Oh, Mona, why won't you smile for me? How did How long do I have to hold this pose? My arse is killing me. Just a bit more to go, painting a little happy bridge and a little canyon. Oh, hello. Here's another example for you. Pop art icon Andy Warhol gets commissioned by Vanity Fair to create the Prince series. One of the pictures was originally copyrighted and taken by Lynn Goldsmith. Here's the original, and here's Andy Warhol's version. What do you think? Did he repurpose or transform, or did he add value? Did he merely retransmit the work? Could this work be a replacement for Lynn Goldsmith's work? Did he just use just enough to accomplish his purpose? What kind of effect do you think Warhol's work had on Goldsmith's ability to market her own work? I don't know. Think about it. Don't wanna cause no artist sorrow. Don't wanna cause no artist pain. Only wanna progress art for tomorrow. But only want to use it if I can justify a fair use claim. fair use claim, fair use claim. Ooh, fair use claim, fair use claim. Ooh, fair use claim, fair use claim. Only want to use it if I could justify a fair use claim. I know I can change it. Combine and transform to something new. A tribute to you. Well, in a nutshell, Goldsmith did file a complaint, but she got denied. The United States District Court in Manhattan sided with the Warhol Foundation, saying that the transformation was enough to add new meaning to the work. Find out more about the litigation at the Center for Art Law website. Interesting stuff. So there's a little bit about the history, but what about present forms of visual arts? Nowadays, anybody can download a picture, change it up a little bit, maybe add a little caption, and share it with the world. It's meme culture, baby! But is that fair use? Think about all of those pictures that are embedded in meme culture that we don't even know who originally made these pictures. When you add your own caption, are you repurposing or transforming the work? Are you adding value? Can your meme be a substitute for the original? Are you using just enough of the picture to get your point across? I don't know. So there, are you still confused about copyright and fair use? Well, that's okay, because me too. The fact of the matter is that it's a bit of a moving target. On one hand, you have this piece of work that you're inspired by, that you want to use in your own work, and bringing new life to your work and that work. But then on the other hand, you know how hard it is to make this work and make something unique. And you don't want to get your pantsuit off. So, here's a little bit of CYA to cover your assets. In her book, Copyright Clarity, Renee Hobbs provides 5 steps that you can take during the reasoning process. Step 1. Determine if the doctrine of fair use applies to your particular use of a copyrighted work. P.S. There's a handy dandy Google form on MediaEducationLab.com. Check it out. Really easy to use. CYA. 2. If so, use the copyrighted work freely in your own creative work. Step 3. If not, then ask permission of the copyright holder. Step 4. Pay a license fee if needed. Step 5. Use a copyrighted cleared resource such as Creative Commons for an alternate selection. Okay, so that's 5 steps. Make it easy. Take it easy, make it easy. Okay? Either way, just remember this. Copyright law is there to protect the copyright holder and promote science and useful art. So make yourself useful, go out in science, go out in art, and transform the world as we know it. My name's Master David. This has been Fair Use. I hope you learned something. I'm signing off. If you have any questions, you can email me at alexdavid@MediaEducationLab.com. Check us out. #DigiYuri. #MediaEducationLab. #MediaLiteracy. #CreateToLearn. #EDC534. Master David. Peace, love, and media literacy. Just made that up now. Bye.